All right, so we have to make this the perfect podcast where we finish it somehow in 45 minutes.
Yep.
So let's go.
Let's do this. We're on a time crunch because Patrick has to leave.
And also, we have to monitor you to make sure you survive today.
Yes. And why do I have to be monitored, guys?
Because I brought my girlfriend to the recording. And she's covered in our cat's hair.
Say the studio. Say the stew.
Yeah.
To the studio. I'm not saying stew.
What?
To the studio.
You have to say stew.
You have to say stew.
Say it.
Say it.
I don't want.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it.
Say it. Say it.
Oh.
Oop. This is the whole podcast if you don't say it.
Oh my God.
45 minutes of just saying say it.
I don't give a shit,
Say
actually. I came here.
I'm going to title it Say It.
Say it.
Under the description. Say it.
I don't give a flippin' quack that you are sitting on my computer chair in front of my coffee table. This is the stew.
Yeah. Say it. Say it.
I brought my girlfriend to the stew.
You gave in, you fucking bitch.
Oh, peer pressure.
Now here's some heroin.
I want the audience to know this is a peek into our childhood right here.
Why?
How?
Just you guys harassing me.
That is so not true.
No, it's accurate.
Yeah, it's not true.
It's accurate.
Yeah, it's absolutely accurate.
It's not accurate.
Very accurate.
Anyway.
Dude, you just like playing the victim card.
Until you finally what?
Anyway, I brought my girlfriend to the studio, and she's covered in our cat's hair. And you are very allergic to cats.
Yes.
Well, that would have been fine. He would have just been like a little itchy, sneezy, and stuff.
But
then like
scratchy.
Yeah, itchy and scratchy. But then like he decided to take some Zyrtec without reading the label.
Yeah, he took 3 in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it would help.
It could if you gave it a shot.
Yeah, if you give it a minute.
My heart's racing.
Well, that was one of the...
Just kidding. I'm doing it for comedy.
Oh my gosh. All right, so let's just stay on topic today. Let's just go. So today is our Christmas episode, guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to anybody who celebrates. And if you don't, that's okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. And then this is James.
This is Alex.
This is Patrick.
Ooh.
I'm saying that because in a couple days is my birthday.
Wait, James.
What?
Who the fuck is that guy? Oh, yeah, it's your birthday soon.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for your birthday? Who? Out of the three of us.
Yep. Wait. I don't like this bit no more. What are you do for your birthday?
Not honestly, kind of nothing. We're going to a white party. Not white
What?
party. A
Excuse
white
me?
elephant party.
Oh,
We're going to
like,
a white
excuse
elephant
me.
party. That's nothing to do with me. I work Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday is kind of, and then Sunday I'm just gonna have dinner. I don't celebrate my birthday properly. You always celebrate your birthday properly, Alex.
I do sometimes.
No, but like I feel like the last few years, like you have like a birthday weekend where you're going to see this new movie on one day, you go to a concert the next day, you're having a party at a bar, and then you have another party at another bar.
Yeah, but it's because I had to like take it back. I used to hate my birthday so much.
I know, but like I need to get on like your level when it comes to that because I don't celebrate my birthday properly.
Oh yeah, dude, start doing it. This is the year.
I know, and I was going to like at least go get like a new tattoo, but I don't have the money.
What would you get if you could?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, yeah. Make it quick.
An owl. I was thinking.
Oh, Drake.
Ooh.
You're a big
OVO?
Drake fan?
What?
You're a big Drake fan?
Does he like owls?
Yeah.
That's his whole brand.
I didn't know that. I don't listen to Drake.
Really?
No.
He doesn't listen to anything that's like
Poppin'.
popping.
I like the Weeknd.
Dua Lipa?
I do like Dua Lipa a lot.
There you go.
She likes owls.
Wait, so you like owls?
I do like owls.
Why? Because the fucking Batman Court of Owls or where the fuck that shit is?
No, it's just because I like the symbolism.
Bad
Oh.
story. Bad storyline, by the way.
You
Weirdest
don't-
storyline.
You don't like the Court of Owls?
It was like Illuminati, no?
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah, it's like high secret society kind of thing,
You
right?
didn't like that?
I did not like it.
I love that shit.
I remember
Same.
my cousin had the limited edition Court of Owls mask and everything that came with the comic.
No, I didn't.
You are not the only cousins I have. Yeah, but she had that whole set, and I was like, this looks expensive, and it was apparently, but no.
Yeah.
I was reading, and I was like, not into it.
Yeah.
Why would I want to look at something about an owl man? That's already a conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of owls, like, what's that one book that you were talking about where it's just smut? Court of something?
Oh, A Court of Thorns,
Thorns.
and Roses.
Oh, yeah. Dude, there's this girl at my job, and she's reading it. She's reading it on her break.
Hey, what are the chances she listens to this?
I hope she
Zero.
fucking hears this. Don't read that shit in my presence, yo.
Unless you're trying to get me.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Because wait, what color cover did you say it was?
It was blue.
It was like blue. Okay, it could either be the second one or the fourth one, which is the Christmas special, which is crazy.
I guess that's appropriate for the time.
But it's also, from what I heard, incredibly smutty.
Really?
I've
She's not
heard.
just being festive?
In her way.
Dude, that should not be allowed.
At the workplace? No.
Yeah.
That's what you bring up to HR.
Yeah. Like, at that point, like, why can't I just watch porn in the break room?
Because
It's completely different. It's theater.
not.
It's not different,
It's
but
theater
No.
of the mind.
No.
it's not different. It's all
What?
smut.
The only reason you know is because I told you what's going on in there.
Yeah, but now that I know, I'm fucking woke, dude. I'm
Oh yeah,
woke.
oh yeah, oh yeah. The only reason, imagine that's the same argument for porn.
Yeah.
The only reason they know is because they know what sex is.
Yeah.
If not, they just see wrestling.
Yeah. I could buy one of those cases where it blocks off your view from like everybody.
30
Okay.
degrees,
Yeah. I could do that and watch my porn, right?
right?
You need to watch porn while
I'm
you
not
eat.
saying it. It's just the principle.
Why does she need to read smut?
Yeah, why does she have to read smut?
Shit.
Why is it that I can't watch porn, but she can make a slip and slide in her fucking chair right next to me?
Honestly, dude, why are you defending her?
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man.
I don't understand the joke.
You're right. You
This
should
is a
get her
serious
ass.
issue that we need to bring up
You
to
should get
HR,
her ass,
and we're
dude.
starting a petition.
Or you
Yeah.
should try and hit.
No. Dude, that's
Dude,
not.
she's ready to go. She's
No.
ready
Do you
to
ever
go.
think of anything else, dude?
What?
Dude, no, that should not be allowed.
You okay?
She needs to go to H. No, I'm gonna go to HR and I'm gonna snitch on her. I'm gonna be like, ma'am, that lady over there is reading porn. That should not be allowed.
That's like that.
It's all fun and games till they sit down together and do it.
Yuck.
Honestly, HR, if it's a woman, she might also like the series.
Yeah, but like she has her own office. She can read it in her own time.
That's true. That's
True.
true. She invites you in. She says, "Yo, I'm stuck under the chair."
No, dude, no, not all that. I don't understand why.
You have to love reading to
Yeah.
bring it to work.
Yeah.
First of all.
Yeah.
And second of all, to read that kind of smut, you must love the story.
Wait, why is that allowed? Because it's literature?
I guess
So if I just like jerk it, but I dress as Mr. Peanut, it's allowed because it's sophisticated?
Can you explain?
didn't miss.
Can you please explain, sir?
You know, there's nothing stopping you from reading smut at the office. That's just there's nothing stopping you.
Yeah, there
No,
is.
no, that's not true. Because if he was reading 50 Shades of Grey, they would
People-
stop him.
Yeah.
They
That's
would
true.
stop him.
That's
Yeah.
true, but no, you could just bring your Kindle.
Yeah, but
And
you know
nobody
why I
would
won't?
know.
Morals.
That's fair.
That
That's
girl has no
ethics.
morals.
It's fine.
Yeah, ethics.
Yeah, you know what? Fine, fair. I don't even know how I'm defending this woman. All I'm telling
Yeah.
you is what she's doing.
Is
You
it
just
because
wanna be
you
the
read
counterpoint.
smut?
I
Just
don't
kidding.
read smut. You read more smut than me.
I have read one smut book.
As have I. I've read one. No, I've read two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Let's see. The thing.
Let me write these down.
I almost said the things they carried.
Oh, God.
Which is a book about fucking
War.
Vietnam.
It's all guys, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's because I can never remember the title.
They're like 12. You sick fuck.
No, they weren't. They were grown men.
What am I
Wrong book.
thinking of?
Wrong book, dude.
What am I thinking of?
The things they carried.
You're thinking of Lord of the Flies.
Yeah,
similar
and that
vein.
book was smut. And not smut in that way. Smut, like, it was just trash, dude.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
hated that book. The idea, great idea. Everything else, sucked. I hated reading that book. You know what it was, though?
What's up?
Because it was by force.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Anytime they try and force it, there's no way.
I bet you if I found that book on my own, I would have loved it.
Absolutely, especially because like Barnes and Noble, they have this one edition of the Lord of the Flies. The cover, it goes hard. It's just like a side profile of one of the kids like screaming into the sky, and it looks like his face is covered in blood.
Oh wow.
It's incredible.
Yeah, that story,
That
and that's basically
that would
what
grab you.
there's another book I got. Oh fuck, I gotta find it, but I got another book that's basically Lord of the Flies, but at an amusement park.
Oh.
I've seen it on your shelf.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called. Funland, something like that.
Damn,
Yeah.
we all read, huh?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't read?
I really don't read much.
What?
Yeah,
I
dude,
try.
That
It's
bookshelf
really
was just for show, huh?
Not that one. That one was good. But I try. Why do you guys like reading so much? Because I can't get you. Every time I see you, you have a new book, or you're starting something new.
I've just loved reading since I was one of those kids where I was really lonely as a kid. So I
Damn.
just read a lot.
What the fuck? You
Yeah.
had a brother.
I had a brother that I was in charge of. It's two different things.
I like playing games. Play games with me.
I did play games with you, but then I was at school and I had trouble connecting with the other kids.
Oh.
And
Play games with them.
I would try, but anyway. But then I found out that I was one of those kids who was like reading at like an advanced level.
Ooh.
Like I was reading like at like a 5th grade level when I was in like the 2nd grade or some shit.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, and my teachers were like, "What?" Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that was just like my thing, and I would just like escape into it, and it would just keep me sane. you know?
Wait, so like what were you reading in 2nd grade?
I don't even
Cat in
know.
the Hat.
Charlotte's Web.
That book sucks. Don't ever bring up Charlotte's Web in this house. I mean, the stew.
Is it the only time you've ever cried, James?
No, that book was awful to read. I wanted to pull my nails out. That's how bad it was.
I don't remember that one.
It was about the pig and the spider.
Yeah, I
and
know, but like I don't
Yeah.
remember, like doesn't like the pig die or something?
think
I don't know.
The Charlotte guy dies.
Charlotte's a girl.
I think the Charlotte girl dies.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't get through it.
Really?
I was supposed to and I didn't.
You know what? There was one I read like consistently all the time throughout high school, but there was one book that I read that killed it, and I stopped reading. I'm not even kidding, for like 5 years.
Wow.
The City of Bones.
I've heard of that.
I would see that at Target all the time.
Yes, it's a very, very, very popular YA like fantasy thing.
Why do I remember that book so much?
I'm sure it's like it's like a picture of like a shirtless dude on the cover, and he's got like these weird markings on his like tattooed on his body and stuff.
Mhm.
You've for sure seen it. If you
Yeah.
like looked it up, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I tried reading it because it was like the next hot thing or whatever. I despised it so much, and I just couldn't read after that. I don't know what it was. They just like killed reading for me from it. I hated it that much.
Oh, this one.
Yes, you've seen it.
I did not touch this because of the cover.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, I liked.
Why'd your mouth drop open?
I remember seeing that a lot, and I was just like, something about that caught my attention.
Yeah, but can you pick up your drool?
I'm starting to like have thoughts.
What about you, Alex? What? Because you were kind of like now, before you weren't so consistent on reading.
Yeah.
What got you so into reading, or why are you so into reading right now? Because you got a
Honestly,
Kindle, man. That's a
yeah.
commitment.
Yeah.
That's
like
true.
leasing a car.
$150 car.
Honestly,
Damn, I wish I could get that.
Oh my god.
I used to not like to read, but then like seeing Patrick read a lot, I was kind of like, you know what? That's kind of sick. I always feel like whatever you like, I end up liking like 2 years later because you happen to be 2 years older than me.
Dang, you're a trendsetter.
Yeah.
And so like that was just one of the things that I like picked up. Like I would like see you read, and then I'm like, you know what? He reads a lot. I'm gonna start reading. You know, and it's kind of like you become what you surround yourself with. So it's
Yeah.
like if I'm surrounded by somebody who likes to read a lot, chances are I'm gonna pick up a book.
Yeah.
And then I did, and then I was like, whoa, this shit's actually kind of bumping. I used to not fucking read shit in like high school. I used to not read anything in school, and then one day I was like, damn, these books be bumping.
What is this voice?
Dude, I always just do voices, man. Leave me alone.
It's hip hop, Alex.
It's hip hop.
No. It's Compton Alex.
It's Compton. Dude, you know it's bad when you get to a point where you start to name like every accent that you have. That's like borderline like scary shit.
Well, yeah, we just never know we're talking to Alex, hip hop Alex,
Compton Alex has to go pick up his kid.
Southern Alex.
Yeah,
we have to
for real.
watch out what he says every 5 seconds.
We have to take away his phone.
Take away the mic.
Take away like his X account or whatever. He gets too like far right.
Oh, that's right. X is Twitter now.
Yeah. Anyways, the thing about me, it's like I read kind of anything. Like I'll read like books that's like nonfiction. I'll read books that are like more self-improvement stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So it really just depends like what I'm in the mood for. And lately I've been more into like self-improvement stuff because I don't know, just like it's good to get different perspectives, especially like if you don't have that on your own.
Yeah.
It's good to like get that from somewhere else, you know?
Yeah,
What about you,
interesting.
James?
I don't like reading. Elementary school, I read a lot.
Uh-huh.
I think I just phased out of it, honestly.
Mhm.
Where you same thing with me. I was reading at an advanced level a little bit, and I just phased out of it. It gets boring real quick. And I realized like later on, like in college, I just don't like reading fantasy because it's a waste of time to me.
Mhm.
I get that.
Like it just feels like a waste of time. So I spend most of my time reading either short horror stories for fiction stuff, or a lot of self improvement / like leadership business books,
Mhm.
or autobiographies. Those slap. I like
Mm.
autobiographies. I just like seeing new perspectives and
Mhm.
different perspectives on different things. But I'm also very, very easily influenced.
Mhm.
So like, I will take a book and I'll like, for example, right now I'm trying audiobooks now, and right now I was reading The Mountain Is You, and that book is interesting because I realized that when it comes to audiobooks, I listen to one chapter over and over again.
Mhm.
And then I'll move on to the next chapter when I feel like I've actually understood it.
Ah.
But like when I read visually, it's not the same.
Ah.
So yeah, that's really what it is for me. But
And
I'm
that's-
trying.
And that's valid. That counts as reading. Listening to a book definitely counts as
Oh,
reading.
I agree. I agree
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, the whole goal is to consume some knowledge or consume some story, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what about you guys though? Because I noticed that you guys are also into comic books. You guys I don't get it. Like when it comes down to that, I can't get into it. Like I have a few comic books, so I just like the art in it, but that's it. But then I see that you guys are actually consistent reading stories, and I'm just like, dude. When I used to buy comic books when I was younger, they were like 10 pages. Like you gotta go snippet, you know. And I was like, screw this. But you guys are like the other way, where you guys are like, I've seen you guys read comics for like long periods of time, like even subscribe to stuff for comics. Why are comics so interesting to you?
I don't know. It's just like, why is anything interesting to anyone? Like, you know, like you just pick something up and you like it. That's just basically what it is, what it comes down to. Like you can like anything in any way, but like once you question like what somebody likes, I feel like, I don't know, just they like it, you know?
I like bright colors.
You like bright colors?
Yeah. No.
So if I started printing books for you on black pages with really bright colors, would that like make you happy?
I feel like that would give me a headache.
It might give you a headache, but you might be happier.
Yeah. But no, I like because it was you know, I like superheroes. I still like superheroes a lot. I just like heroes in general. Just like big, larger than life characters that they're like a metaphor for like people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because you know Spider-Man, Batman, all that stuff. It's like Hercules, it's Jason, it's Achilles. You know what I mean? It's like you're these powerful people doing amazing things.
Like people compare it to like modern day like mythology and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this is American mythology. Like people had like Greeks have like their own thing. The fucking Romans had their own thing. Like this is our thing, you know?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's like a guy with like an S on his chest, but like there are people that have like jobs where like they write for these things, you know? And it's not just
cool.
like, yeah, and it's like people don't just like pick up a book just to like read it and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of really great messages that come with like comic books and stuff like that. And like being older, I've been able to like relate more to like these characters and stuff, and like they go through similar things that like we do, and those are like the best stories. Like there are stories where it's just like, oh, this guy, he beats that guy and that's it, you know?
Yeah.
But like those I don't really like fuck with, but like the in-between stuff is like what really sticks to me.
Yeah, no, like sometimes like just the ones where they're not even out fighting crime, they're just like in their apartment just thinking about their life.
Yeah.
Like that shit I eat up like crazy.
Yeah.
Like Daredevil just sitting around just being like, do I beat up people because I enjoy it and that makes me bad? Or do I beat up people because they're bad and I have to do it? Like it's that sort of like stuff like that I just eat up like
so it's
crazy.
like another perspective again. It's just another perspective to like that same, it's that genre. Because like for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I've always heard that a lot of people prefer the comic book storylines over the actual movie storylines. Like they do really well, but I've heard like, because I'll watch, like I used to do it. I used to watch like a bunch of YouTubers who would go over comic book series, because I didn't have the patience to sit down and read it. So they would just go through it for me. And a lot of times, like, damn, these stories are better. And there's a lot of comments like, oh, I wish this was what Endgame would have been, or I wish they would have used this storyline for Purple Dick or whatever it is. Thanos.
Purple Dick.
Yeah, that guy. I wish they would like the storyline of him trying to impress Death. I mean, better story honestly than the one they had, in my opinion. But then it would have ended everything. It's not a good business move. So obviously different. You know, there's different reasons, obviously. But yeah, I get the idea. I like the stories too. It's just I'm so impatient with it. I can't sit there and read a comic book and be like intrigued into it, because it's not important to me and it's not interesting to me. I realize.
Yeah. Honestly,
story's good though.
I did fall off on reading just like superhero comics because like to keep up with it every month is incredibly difficult and expensive, because each issue is like $4.
Yeah.
And it adds up real fast. And so it's like, yeah, you know, like I was like, you could read X-Men for a minute, right? But if you want to know why this character was doing that thing in this issue, then you should read from X-Men United or whatever, like the other like titles.
You tell me now.
Exactly. I'm just like, no, just tell me like the one thing. If I want to know what's up with X-Men, just tell me in the one X-Men book. I don't have to read X-Men Blue or X-Men
This is
Red.
what Reddit was for.
You know, that's what made me fall off. So now like when I don't read nearly as much superhero comics anymore, because now when I do, I'm very, very picky. And I'll pick like here's one story. I know where it ends. It's one writer. He's got a vision or she's got a vision. And I'm just going to go with it. Yeah. Like one, if I can recommend, would be like Spider-Man Down Among the Dead Men. Ooh. It's a cool. It's super simple setup. It's just Peter, he's living his life. He's a teacher. He's married to MJ. One of his enemies find out who he is and they kidnap Aunt May. Go.
And it's
that's
cool.
The story. And it's just go. He has to figure out who he is and stuff.
Damn. Yeah. So I mean,
honestly,
it sounds like you're falling off that comic book
I've been
craze a little bit.
I've been reading more manga lately.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
It is.
So for you guys this year, do you guys think you've read a lot? For
You know-
whatever your personal a lot is.
I've read a lot, but I haven't met my goal yet for how many books that I actually want to read.
Do you think you'll meet it?
No, I have like 2 days left in the year.
What about you, Patrick?
No. Honestly, I know you guys say I read a lot, and I try to read when I can. But I think I only read like maybe 15 this year.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, but like
For
and I'm-
Patrick, I don't think that's a lot.
Yeah.
No, it's not a lot.
I feel
It's-
like you
yeah.
used to do like 2 a month.
That's chump numbers,
it
bitch.
is. It truly is.
You're
And
a chump.
It truly is, but it's because I work a full-time job. I have a relationship. I also have just like responsibilities, so it's just hard to find the time sometimes.
Of course.
Yeah.
And sometimes I choose thick-ass books to read. Like right now, I'm trying to end the year on the Iliad by Homer.
Dude, you're so dumb.
I'm so dumb.
You
Are
should
you
have started that next year. You literally should have started that next year.
I know I should have, but like I did it because I had nothing else, and I was like, "Fuck it, let's go." But yeah, no, I wanted to try to at least get to like 2 a month, just because it's fucking hard. But I
Okay.
don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm looking at. I have something called Storygraph, which is an app that like records every book you read, when you started, when you finish, and and it's really fun because it shows you like your stats too.
I have Goodreads.
Yeah, Goodreads is old, man.
What?
Goodreads is old.
Yeah, I fucking love it.
All right. What about Alex then?
How many books have I read?
Oh no. Well, but I mean, like,
Well, I'm going to say because I'm going to brag.
Sure. How many books have you read?
Just kidding. But yeah, I am. 14. Patrick.
Wow.
Yeah.
You could catch up to him pretty if you
Yeah.
just really put yourself together this
Yeah.
last few weeks.
What year are we in?
days. I don't know.
2023.
And I just started a book on Thursday.
I'm proud of myself too because I finished at least one book this year for sure. No, but I mean, I think I've dabbled a lot more in reading this year too myself, and I have a lot of books that I've been keeping. I realize I buy books also that I'm just gonna hold on to for a while. I'm just like, okay, this one is gonna be whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I hold on to them for future reads, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
I like that personally. That way I get excited to read and I don't buy books on a spontaneous thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this year I did a pretty good job being a little bit more dabbling into a few more authors and different books and stuff like that. And I think I definitely found my niche. It's definitely business, self-help, and horror books for sure now. So since you guys have read so much this year, what have been your top books? Let's make this one quick today.
Ooh,
What is your
okay.
top book or top author and why?
Ooh, dude. This question got me giddy in the pants. Put
I'll
your
go
headphone
first.
back on.
All right, I'll go. I just got it. I'll go first then. So for me this year, it's been all about Agustina Basterica. So she is the author of Tenders to Flesh, which is a viral book talk
Mhm.
book that went viral for a minute because it's like a dystopian world about where basically there's not enough food or meat, basically. So they turn to human not cannibalism, but human factory farming, basically.
I heard about this book, actually.
Yeah, I like the book a lot. Interesting book. Very. You have to read through. You got to read through it. And then she came out with a short story book where she has like I forgot how many, it's like 20 or whatever it is, but it's called 19 Claws and a Blackbird.
Okay.
Dope.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. First story. I'm gonna spoil the first story because it's very short. It's like 3 pages long, but
Okay.
it gives you an idea of what her writing style is and why I like this kind of author. Most of the time I have a trouble with horror stories because they feel really like PG, like Disney Channel kind of horror stories, if that makes sense.
Okay.
What I like about Agustina is that she kind of doesn't really hold back, and yet her books are really successful, which is cool. The first short story of 19 Claws and a Blackbird, it's called A Light, Swift, and Monstrous Sound. The
Okay.
entire story is the perspective of a woman describing a sound of a body that fell on her porch.
Oh, what the hell?
Ooh.
That's it. It's just
Ooh.
basically about someone who ended themselves. Yeah, see what I did there?
Yeah.
Someone
Very
who ended themselves, and then basically her processing it as the cops come in to like, give her a blanket from the shock, people surrounding her kitchen, things like that. That's it. That's the whole story.
That's crazy.
You would think there's a twist like, yeah, I
And then
can't believe I didn't get caught or something kind of like cliche.
Right.
Nothing. And that's what I love about it. I'm like, oh, there's no weird twist. The twist is that there's no twist. That's so cool.
Yeah.
And then after that, the second story got a little uncomfortable.
Uh-huh.
I will say, if you guys read it on your own, you'll see why. It's a very we'll talk about it off pod, but it's a
Give
little.
us a little sample.
I really can't.
Really? It's like
Yeah.
that? Like, it'll give it away for real?
It's not about giving it away. It's just something that's very uncomfortable.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's like that's why I was like, why is this? Yeah.
Wait,
But
say
yeah.
it right now, but I'll cut it.
Sure.
All right, so he just told us, and yeah, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's a pretty fucked up thing. But yeah, I love her writing. I love it. I haven't finished 19 Claws and a Blackbird on purpose because I've been trying to like hold myself back. I did the same thing with Tender is the Flesh, her first book,
Mm-hmm.
because it's so to me it's short anyways. It's a pretty decent novel, but I just didn't want to spoil myself. That's how much I enjoyed her books. I didn't want to go too fast. I wanted to enjoy the ride. So even like 19 Claws and a Blackbird, I think I'm in like the middle of it. I think I'm like in the fifth story or something like that. Or I think I'm on Earth. Whatever it is though, I think to be honest for me, 2023 was, when it came to horror, it was about her.
Damn.
Yeah. Tender is the Flesh, great novel. Obviously I don't want to, I don't want to spoil things for people who haven't ran into it yet.
Yeah.
But if you like horror and you like kind of like dystopian world and you like people who kind of cross the line and cannibalism, I guess,
Yeah.
you'll like Tender as the Flesh, 19 Claws and a Blackbird. If you just want if you want good short stories that you can just read and you'll be like, ooh, that was something.
Yeah.
You'll feel something.
Damn.
Yeah. So that's for me. 2023, Agustina Basterica.
Very nice. Very nice. Patrick, what were the books that stood out to you?
So I looked at my story graph because I couldn't remember exactly. I read 20 books this year. 3 of which are the standouts for me. Probably this arguably is the number one standout for me. And maybe it's not my favorite, but it's the one I think about a lot. And I read it way back in June.
Okay.
It's called Schmutz by.
It's just smut.
It's the word for smut.
Oh.
Yeah. And I think in Yiddish, something like that. Yeah, it's Schmutz.
I'm always so like accidentally smart. I'm
Yeah,
never intentionally smart. Like I get it accidentally.
No, I think you're plenty smart. But
Thanks.
Schmutz by Felicia Berliner. And or Berliner, I'm not quite sure.
Burlington.
Anyway, so it's I highly recommend it. It's a story set in a Hasidic Jewish community. If you don't know, it's Hasidic Jews. They're very real people. It's a very sort of like Orthodox form of Judaism. They have like, it's a very closed-in community. They have like, they kind of like you can go to New York and they have like entire neighborhoods that's like just kind of all there. All the signs aren't. You can live and die your entire life in these communities and be fine because they have everything, you know. And but it's very close-knit. They have a strict adherence to like their faith and like all the rules. And we follow this young woman. She's 18 years old. Her name is Razel. And she has
Nozzle.
and so the way that it is, it's very kind of old worldly to us, you know, because it's like at 18 your parents set you up with a matchmaker who then finds you your perfect spouse or whatever. They marry you to a good family, you settle down, you have kids, and that's the rest of your life. And then you just, you know, go to temple and all that. I don't know if temple is the right way to say it, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all your entire life is dedicated around your faith. And she's 18 years old, Razel. And she's terrified about finding a husband because she has a horrible, horrible secret.
Ooh.
She is
A lizard person.
addicted to porn.
Oh.
So?
Little does she know, that's how you get a man.
Yeah, and so it's like this coming of age story where it's
Literally.
she's like you know. And so she's like it's because she went to college, which already makes her stand out. Like they don't really believe in women going to college, and so she goes, and because she gets access to a school laptop, and through the school laptop she discovers porn. Because she's fucking 18 and she's horny and it's completely normal, and she's discovering all this stuff, and she's just like, I'm not supposed to know about any of this, but I can't stop watching.
Has she tried reading it in the break room?
Goddamn. But
Hey, I heard there's like this screen protector that's at 30 degrees or something like that too.
Tell her about that one.
but and I love it. It's like this absolutely wonderful little story, and it's weird when you like read stuff that's written by women about young women, because it's like, weirdly enough, I find myself sometimes connecting to it because it's so like there's this moment where she's like on like her second or third date, and this is like not very common. Like usually it's just one and done, you know? So the fact that she just keeps dating different people is also not good for her reputation either. But anyway, so she's going on one of these days, which is just like a walk through like a mall. That's like being supervised by her parents. And like the guy, she kind of likes the guy. Like he's tall, he's handsome, you know? And his hand accidentally like brushed her hand. and he was immediately just like, I am so sorry, I am so sorry.
Electricity.
And like no, but like he was just like, I'm so sorry, I don't mean to dishonor you or whatever the fuck. And
Damn,
but
what
like
honor.
Fucking simp.
Dude, for real.
he didn't literally say that, but you know what I mean. But she liked it. Like she did feel the electricity because she's fucking horny.
Yeah.
And but she couldn't say that she liked that he touched her because that would be really improper. So she was like,
That counts as a body.
exactly. So she's just like trying to figure out, how do I let him know without letting him know?
Yeah.
And so she decides to like she has like this really, really long skirt that goes past like her ankles, and it's black and it's heavy.
She pulls it up 2 inches.
She's like looking at like a window store. Like she's looking at like some dress through like a window, and he's standing next to her, and so she decides to like turn around like 180. Shut the fuck up! Why are you guys laughing?
He showed me ankle under the table.
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize I was schmutting myself.
And so she decides to do like a complete 180 turn and like fast enough so that way like the dress sort of hikes up and like the hem of her dress touches his pant leg.
Oh.
And like that was her move.
Yeah.
That's her move.
That was her move. That's what the best she could come up with.
What year is this?
It's like I don't know what year it's set in. I think it's like the it's the 2000s because she has a laptop. Everybody has cell phones. And
Oh, do better.
and it's just like, and then anyway, the next day the matchmaker calls. He doesn't want to see her again.
Wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, because he picked up on it and it was improper.
Dude, that's a cool book.
Yeah,
I like that. That's so fun. I'd read that. I mean,
And-
you already told me everything, so I don't need to.
No,
but
there's
like,
so
I'd read
much
that.
more that happens, and it just like that part I like so much because I just remember being an awkward kid and just being like, I want to tell her that I like her, but I can't tell her because then she'll know that I like her.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
And then there's also Circe by Madeline Miller that I really loved, and then there was How to Lose the Time War. This is how you lose the time war, which might be the most epic book I've ever read in my life.
This is just Loki season 2.
No,
I think I've heard of that one. It was on Book Talk also. So
It is a book talk book.
Give us a small synopsis so you don't ruin it for me.
Oof. Okay. There's two opposing futures. One is like an all nature future, and
Never
one's
mind.
Like
This sounds like Marvel shit. I don't want to read it.
no, and it's like this all like technology future, and they want their futures because they live in the future, so they're real and they're not real because they could happen, but they also can't. Do you know what I mean? So like they're trying to make it so
No,
that way
you lost
they're
me.
the future that exists.
Gotcha.
So they're at war. They send agents to go back in time and manipulate it so that way they become
that's
the future.
cool.
And the two best agents from each side, red and blue, they fall in love with each other.
I read a Teen Titan comic like this.
Fuck you.
This reminds me of a Family Guy episode where Brian Stewie go back in time to change the future.
Oh, you mean when he took when he said that he was the writer of the Harry Potter series?
Oh,
Those
that
were
one
the-
too. That one too.
those
There's
were the-
two versions.
Those were like the best episodes. I
Yeah,
think.
Yes,
they were.
actually,
Brian
yeah.
Stewie episodes best ones. They
Yeah,
should just
they're
get their own show, but then I get tired of it right away too.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can't do a full season with just that.
Yeah.
All right, Alex.
You
What
have to
about?
season it.
All right, yeah, you got to season it. Alex, what about you? What's your top?
Okay, so 2 books stand out for sure. One of them is called The Troop. I think you know about this one, James.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lent you that one, didn't I?
No, you
No,
lent
he
it to
bought
him.
it.
Oh, I gave
You-
it. Wait, I gave it to James, and then you re-gifted it to him. You piece of shit.
No, you gave me a different. You gave me Dark Matter.
I did give you Dark Matter.
You didn't give me the Troop. You said you were gonna give me the Troop, but then you already give it back to. You sold it at Half Price Bookstore.
Oh, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I listen.
Wait, so you read it?
I tried. I couldn't get into it.
Dude, I loved it.
Yeah,
I
it's
heard great things
crazy.
about it.
Yeah.
I know. I get
Oh,
it.
we were supposed to do a book club thing about it, but then he told me he had a copy, and I was gonna take it, but then he didn't have the copy.
Oh, yeah.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
That book, so goddamn good. Basically, the premise is there's like these kids and they like they're
You
going
lost
on
me. You lost me a little bit. The
The
fuck
kids?
is premise?
The
All right, go on, go on, go
So
on.
the-
You.
okay. So the premise is there's like these kids and they go to like a camp where they're on like an island with like this one scoutmaster guy, right? And so they're just doing like their like daily tasks or whatever. And then at some point while they're sleeping, there's this boat that shows up on the island and the scoutmaster sees it and he's just kind of like, why is there somebody pulling up on this boat? Like it's like a small town, so everybody knows that they go on like this retreat there, right? And so this person shows up on this boat and he's like really, really fucking weird. Like he shows up and he's just eating everything. Like he's picking up sand, he's stuffing it in his mouth, and he's just eating everything that he sees. And the scoutmaster sees him and he's kind of like, why the fuck is this guy eating so much fucking
I'm
shit?
already disturbed.
Yeah, it's fucked up. And so then like he looks at him and like his skin is almost like elastic where it's just like it's
Oh.
stretching over like his skin as if he lost a lot of weight, But later on, you find out that he's carrying like this parasite inside of him that's basically eating him from the inside. And it spreads on this island, and they just kind of go through like the motions of all that, and it gets really gruesome. It gets nasty, and it's fucked up, and it's like the best kinds of fucked up. And like there are scenes where I straight up think about it like at night.
Damn, that sucks. I mean, that's awesome. Wait, what?
And I read it at the beginning of the year, and I still think about this book.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, and so
I'm so jealous. I wanted to read this with him so bad, and it just went right by me.
dude, you really should. Like, I think you still should. Like, I feel like
I'm
you
gonna.
love. Yeah, hell yeah, dog. And then the second book that I read was The Decision by Kevin Hart.
Oh, you told us a
yeah.
lot about that one. That one sounded so good.
This book I go back to at least like once a month. Right, because like sometimes I struggle with, you know, everyday things, you know, everybody does, and so it's good to like turn to something, and this is very, very powerful of a book. It's like it's called The Decision: Overcoming Today's BS for Tomorrow's Success, and it just goes into a lot of stuff about how you can overcome all of your emotions, all of your like baggage, everything that you like carry with you and stuff, and it just different ways to handle it, different perspectives, and it just like his story too, he'll throw that in there too, and it's just like, I don't know, like I revisit it whenever I'm feeling down, and it just helps every single time.
I could literally see it right now. He just tells he's such a motivational guy.
He
So
really is.
I could just see how he could just tell you, like, you know, don't let anything hold you back. Like, yeah, I cheated on my wife, but that doesn't hold me back from my success.
Yeah, he does talk about that too. Like
He
he'll
should.
go into like, he's like
King.
he'll
That's
be-
a king right there.
Yeah.
He owns it.
Yeah,
no, it's
exactly.
not. I'm just joking.
No, like anytime you own like your own personal bullshit and you can overcome it, that's fucking king shit,
It
dude.
is actually.
I don't
like
think
take
so.
responsibility.
Yeah,
Take responsibility to be like, this is why I did it. It was fucked up, but I
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
I have to own it,
yeah.
and I'm never gonna do it again.
I don't know. I think that's the least you could do.
Well, like that's the thing is like a lot of dudes don't.
That is true. They will cut and scream and
Yeah.
like punching before
Those are
they ever.
children, man. Those are
Taking-
man children.
Yeah, but that's 90% of the population.
That's why we're kings.
Taking accountability is so huge, and yeah, like he'll talk about like his mishaps. Like he'll talk about how like he's cheated on his wife, how he's like he's had things in the past come up and stuff like that. Like he just goes through it all, and he'll talk about like he's like, I'm a dude. I was never supposed to make it out of the hood, and I did, and I'm gonna show you like how you can. No, it's not. It's not like
How
it's-
you can too.
Yeah, yeah, it's not like that. Where it's not like he's like, I'm gonna show you how. It's just like I'm gonna show you how I did it. These are all
Yeah.
the things that like led me to success in like my own space. And if you take something away from it, good for you. If you don't, like
Keep
what-
cheating on your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's great about this book too, it's that like
Double down.
it's that like sometimes you'll read like these self-help books and stuff, but they're from people that you don't even know. You don't know what they've overcome.
Yeah.
You don't know if they've even had it rough.
Yeah.
Like they could just be a person who struggled and was just like, I know these things and I'm just gonna fucking say them as if I've lived like this life.
But I'm never
Yeah.
gonna tell you that I'm a nepo baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you, dude, use smaller words, please.
What's smaller than 4 letters? Nepo.
Somebody born with a lot of money.
See,
No,
was that
no.
so hard?
No,
For-
somebody born with connections. That's a nepo baby.
Wait, really?
Yeah, money. I mean, it helps, but a nepo baby is like it's like if Ryan Reynolds' kids they grew up to be actors.
Uh-huh.
Nepo baby.
Yeah, but they have money.
Yeah, but they also have their dad
Connections.
is the connection.
It's specifically like the
Okay.
connection parts
Yes,
of it.
exactly.
Okay,
I see
gotcha.
that. I see
like
that.
how like Haley Bieber is a nepo baby, not because she's rich, but because her
She's a Bieber.
uncle is Bieber and also Alec Baldwin.
Okay.
But yeah,
I mean,
so like a lot of these books where I'll read, I'll like kind of find out that like, oh, these people came from money and these people came from like all of this stuff, you know? But like
Yeah.
knowing that Kevin Hart came from the hood, knowing that like he's had to overcome a lot of bullshit, it's like it becomes very personal and you can kind of just see like, yeah, I don't know. But
Perfect then. It looks like we had a good year on reading.
yes.
I'm gonna
Just-
try and read more next year, man.
So that's perfect because I want to ask you guys, what's your goal for next year?
It's probably a little lofty. 50 would be nice.
50 books?
50 books next year.
Damn.
Damn.
That's lofty, but maybe I can do it.
Mine is 30.
30?
That's really
Yeah.
solid. You could totally do it.
Yeah.
You
Mine's
totally
8. I'm not
Solid.
even joking.
Hey,
I
better
have
than
8
nothing.
stockpiled books,
Yeah.
and I have a system. I got 3 true crime books from a really really well-known journalist from Mexico.
Okay.
So it's true Mexican true crime,
Okay.
and it's gonna be really interesting for me. And then you'll see me with a tinfoil hat later.
Yeah.
And then there's conspiracy books, 2 of them that I have that I haven't touched yet, but they're like Behold a Pale Horse, which is supposed to be one of the most like what do you call it?
I've heard about that one.
What word would you use? Compelling. One of the most compelling books in that space.
Mhm.
And then I have a few other horror books I want to read, and I put them up there because I'm like I'm gonna keep myself what do you call it? Accountable. Yeah, but like I've realized I have a lot. Oh, and I'm also gonna be reading in Spanish next year.
Oh,
That was the
say
biggest
that.
thing.
Oh.
That's the biggest thing. Next year, I'm reading in Spanish because I've been really. Apart from the English audiobook I was reading, I also try to do Spanish audiobook, and as good as it is, I don't know why I prefer to read in Spanish.
Mhm.
So all my true crime books
Mhm.
are going to be in Spanish, basically.
Damn, I should
Fire.
try that too.
Yeah,
I
so
want to read at least one book in Spanish.
that's good.
I-
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that reading one that you already know and like helps. Like
Oh, there you go. There you go.
I-
But I don't like rereading anything.
I bought the first Percy Jackson book in Spanish.
Uh-huh.
It's been sitting on my shelf for like 3 years.
Oh wow.
But
Well, I
like,
mean, it's
yeah. I gotta force myself to do it.
I was
Maybe,
gonna say,
maybe
yeah.
that's what I'll start the year with.
no, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I have the set for her books for Annabel Hernandez, very well-known woman and very like breakthrough against the government and like the true crime organizations over there. So she's kind of like a target in her head a
Oh,
little
wow.
bit. But yeah, I'm ready to read all her books. And honestly, my whole goal is that if I finish her 3 books, I'm gonna buy some of her older ones too. They're a little outdated, but it's good to be in the know because sometimes you also get inside some of the culture and why certain things are the way they are.
Yeah. How
Is
many
it-
books does she have?
She's got a good amount.
Okay.
They're all around organized crime and then
Uh-huh.
some other government crimes. So it'll be interesting. She also has another one. I forgot what it was about. Whatever it is, though, she's got a good amount of books. And honestly, I like true crime.
Yeah.
And but it sucks because most of American true crime has been turned into documentaries. So
Yeah.
you know about it.
Yeah.
This hasn't. And then just a little quick plug. If you go on Netflix, there's obviously these are very sad things, but if you like true crime and you like to get in the nitty gritty, there's some really good, really niche Mexican true crime documentaries on Netflix
Uh-huh.
that go in and out.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, dude, how is no one talking about this?
Yeah.
How is no one? It's like same issues we go through, like police brutality,
Mhm.
government cover-ups, things like that. And I'm just like, how is no one talking about this, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my goal. My goal next year, definitely read at least those 8 books
Mhm.
and then read in Spanish. 3 of them are in Spanish. So
Yeah.
that's my biggest goal.
Yeah.
No, and that's the key to do it. Make it fun.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like if you like true crime, read true crime. If you like romance, read romance.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
want
know
to read
what
a
I
smut book next year.
Do it
In Spanish.
I know it's. Oh God.
Wait.
That'll be so much more romantic.
Yeah. Wait.
Fabio.
Christmas is coming up.
Exactly.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it.
We didn't talk about Christmas.
What's there to say?
I'm ready to transition if you are.
I'm down.
I'm down.
What?
Let's go.
Everyone close your eyes.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
You actually have to
Christmas
close your eyes.
time.
Oh. So I thought, can you fucking close your eyes?
Mine are.
Not you.
Oh.
The guy looking at me.
Why are you closing my eyes?
So that we can do the Christmas episode.
We're Christmas caroling right
Can you
now.
do a Christmas carol?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, everyone open your eyes. Now we're on the Christmas episode.
Oh my God.
Don't
It's
worry.
Christmas.
Oh my God, everything's green.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's such an ugly shit of green. Anyways,
Why is there a dead Santa?
shut up. Shut up. So there's 2 questions I have. No, 3 things I have for this one.
Okay.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
First one.
Uh-huh.
What's on your Christmas list?
Mine?
Yeah.
Okay. I want a PlayStation 5 so fucking bad.
Okay.
No. Wait. No. This is going to be to the fucking listener. I want a PlayStation 5 so fucking bad. This is going to be posted on TikTok because I want this clip to go viral because I want a PlayStation 5 really bad and I can't afford one. And yeah, you know what? You could say, yeah, if you didn't have so many fucking OnlyFans subscriptions that you could fucking afford one. But you know what? That's not the fucking point. Because if it wasn't for the OnlyFans subscriptions, I would be running amok everywhere because I would get pent up. Nobody wants me pent up. Because if I get pent up, I'm going to start crying. I'm going to go to the fucking cities and I'm going to cause mayhem. And nobody wants mayhem. You want to know why? Because I'm going to put that energy into the PlayStation and I'm going to play Spider-Man 2 and all that fucking built up energy is going to be going to fighting crime instead of causing crime. So if you guys see on the news that I'm running amok, it's on you. It's all on you. Nobody else but you.
You hear that, folks? Either buy him a PS5 or he'll be in your lunchroom reading smut.
Or he'll just be in your local Taco Bell throwing the cups at the employees.
No, I'm causing a riot. fire. The city will burn.
All right. And
Give me a PlayStation 5.
Patrick?
I'd like a bike. What about you, James?
I want one of those wheels for the PlayStation.
I thought you just been like, oh, wheel, like a fucking tire.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Just for fun,
Mm-hmm.
not the PlayStation 5.
When?
Something different.
All right.
If you didn't have to worry about who it was coming from, so you didn't feel any guilt, because
Mhm.
sometimes you feel guilt from some certain people. You're like, oh, I know you put a lot of effort into this, and
Yeah.
I didn't, and I put, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But if there's no guilt and no price limit, what is something that you would just be like, this is what I want for Christmas, hands down, just something you want this bad, but you wouldn't buy for yourself, basically.
And I can't say PlayStation 5?
You cannot say PlayStation
Okay.
5.
Apple Watch.
Okay.
Oh.
No,
okay.
but I would buy that for myself.
You
Yeah,
would,
you
but
would,
not
but you
like
just-
during the holiday season.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Definitely
it's
not.
just too much of a purchase.
Yeah.
For
I
yourself.
want the
Plus,
Apple.
you need to do some research.
Yeah, I want the Apple Watch SE.
Oh, it's
Like
Why
the
do you
new
see?
one.
Isn't it kind of like the bottom line one now?
Yeah, but that's basically like I don't really need like a one that's gonna do like all that like this crazy shit. I just want one that's gonna like monitor my health, it's gonna monitor my heart and just kind of all that shit.
Hear me
Monitor my
out.
Sleep, huh?
Hear me out.
Yeah,
The SE is good,
yeah.
but the series, like, I don't know what they're on now. 12?
For Android,
What?
Apple.
Android.
Apple.
Oh,
You
for
said Apple Watch.
Yeah, but you said series.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but they're called series.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, my bad. Go on.
Whatever series they're on. 20.
Yeah,
That have fall detection. Where if you fall, it detects that you fell, right?
I could do that by myself.
No, here's the deal. I want that. Your SE can't do that.
Uh huh.
So I want your watch to know every time I put you down.
Bars.
Anyways, Patrick.
You know what?
By the way, that's a really like kind of like a humble thing because that's cheaper than a PS5.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
But it's like funny to me. It's like you went like
also you
down.
use it every single day. Anyway, honestly, the one thing I can think about is I want some Air Jordans.
Really?
really.
Yeah, I really want some Air Jordans.
I'm telling you, they're comfy, they're
Yeah.
stylish. It's just the only thing that sucks. I've only worn them a few handful of times. It's really hard if you get like mid-high ones.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to pair them with pants.
I get that.
Yeah.
I kind of get that.
Wait, but
I,
you're not really like an Air Jordans guy.
Neither am I, but they're comfy.
I just love
Frick,
that
dude.
silhouette.
Like
Like
a
they're
silhouette.
iconic. The silhouette is amazing.
Yeah.
I think I could be an Air Jordan. I don't play basketball, but like
Yeah.
I don't think even dudes who play basketball wear them.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I've never seen someone
honestly,
play basketball.
I feel like more skaters
True.
wear that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
streetwear.
Yeah, it's streetwear, and I like streetwear.
You?
Trying
what
to
about
think,
you,
what
James?
would I want? I just want a nice watch.
Yeah.
I'd like a nice watch, but something like a Rolex or like a Grand Seiko would be dope.
Mhm.
Those would be great. But here's my question to you guys now.
Uh-huh.
We know what we want. We know what we would appreciate. To be honest, I think I'd appreciate anything.
Yeah.
To be 100% honest with you. But when was it easier for you to buy gifts for people? Money aside,
Uh-huh.
like coming up with ideas for something. Was it when you were younger or now that we're a little older? Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I struggle every year more and more to buy stuff for the people I know.
Yeah.
It's getting hard. Like
I feel like it is, I
hard.
feel like it is weirdly getting harder.
Yeah.
Because adults can just get whatever they want. It's
Yeah.
literally you have to know them well enough to get them something they wouldn't get for themselves, but they would appreciate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, because when you're a kid, like you can kind of just like give your friends stuff that they know for sure that they would like. Where it's like
Yeah.
a game or like a soccer ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You could also get away with gag gifts.
you could.
As you get older, I feel like you can't.
Yeah, it has to be like, because then it's like you know that it's a gag gift, and you're like, bro, like
Like,
how old are we? And you're
yeah.
buying me a fucking whoopee cushion.
This was like a $20 bit. And it
Yeah,
wasn't even funny.
yeah. I used it once, and we all went, "Oh, you're so funny, dude."
Yeah, like if I hang on to this,
Yeah.
this is who I am now.
Yeah,
I'm
and now the
whoopee
friend
cushion
group
guy.
wants you dead.
Yeah, honestly, you know what's gonna get easier when more of the people around us have kids, and you're just gifting their kids through them.
Yeah, or
Honestly.
just like, bro, here's some money, and it's like, thank you.
Yes.
yeah,
It's just like,
thank you, sir.
He's like, here's $50. Go away.
Yeah, go away.
Speaking of going away, how do you make someone go away on Christmas with an offensive gift? What's the most offensive gift you could give someone?
Dildo for
Ooh.
grandma.
What'd you say?
Dildo for grandma.
Oh God.
Dildo for a grandma. Not specifically ours, because I don't want that picture in my head.
Patrick.
I was gonna say the third book in a fantasy
I
series
hate you
they'll
so
never read.
much. I hate you so much right now.
That's what I'm getting you. The third book in a fantasy series you'll never read.
You know what? Dude, I won't read it because you gave it to me. Anyways, You know what I honestly think is kind of offensive?
Huh.
Those like Axe body spray or shampoo kits you get from like Target. And I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why would you gift this to someone? This is just like wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't give
actually.
this. I just saw one for acne.
Oh, that's bogus.
And I was just like,
Yeah, dude, those are literally like those are gifts you get for like your 14-year-old nephew.
Yeah, who smells bad.
Exactly.
but you're the grandparent.
exactly, and you don't know what else because you're just like, what's a PlayStation?
Like if you're getting gifted shower gel, bro,
yeah, or a gym membership.
that's saying a gym membership, dude.
Oh,
That
my
is
God.
fucking amazing.
A Peloton, like the commercial.
actually a Peloton.
Like the commercial though.
like the commercial.
Don't you remember the Peloton commercial thing
No.
where it was like the husband got his wife a Peloton and made her get on it or something?
Dude,
That was like the whole thing. That's how she ended up on the Ryan Reynolds vodka Avion
I
commercial
don't-
thing.
I never saw this. I don't
All right,
know.
we'll come back to that later on
All right.
because it's a little longer. But that's all I could think of: workout and acne. What else is offensive?
Oh, you know what I think is something offensive? If they have a pet,
Mhm.
you get something for the pet, but not something for them.
It's kind of nice.
It depends.
You know what's funny?
What?
Say, for example, it's like the aunt or the uncle or whoever that like cooks the most, but you buy them a cookbook. That's fucking bogus.
That's
So it's like it's basically saying we don't like your food.
no, yeah,
Get better.
yeah.
Stop cooking for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? He's 100% right. Anything that you get someone that's like a tutorial book on something they're already doing.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I think you could improve with this. And it's like a beginner's book. It's like me getting you a book that says how to English for beginners.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, God.
English for dummies or something like that.
Oh, my God. And you know what really messed up? Well, this is a really specific gift, obviously. But you give someone something for a previous dream. Like if they were going to like college for like a whole thing and they had to drop out for whatever thing, you're like, here, I got you a stethoscope
For our
for
future doctor.
Yeah.
for a future doctor here, and it's like, thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah. It's like
Dropped out.
It's like you know.
Yeah, or like, oh, you get them like a picture of themselves.
Of the person.
No, yeah, like you give them a picture of yourself.
Oh yeah, that's weird.
That's just weird, and it's like
That should be my present for White Elephant.
a picture of you.
Picture of me.
shirtless.
Dude, it's
No.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take a photo of myself.
Also, bro, we get it. You're fit. Fuck
No,
off.
it's just
Fuck
no,
off.
no, it's just a horrible gift.
Just
it's a
kidding.
gag
I'm
gift.
proud of you.
Whatever.
I'm not. What do you guys think is better though, useful gifts or fun gifts? Now at this age right now.
Useful.
Really,
Useful.
Alex?
Useful.
Really?
Like it's so hard. I buy fun shit for myself all the time,
Yeah.
but I don't have storage in my fucking room.
Oh, okay. What about Alex? You said useful.
Yeah, useful. Which is basically like it goes back to like the Apple Watch that I want, the SE.
You know, that's crazy because I think fun, but I think it's the same exact reason you said. Because on the other hand, I try to buy more useful things, so I feel like I hold back a lot on the fun stuff, like random little gadgets or random little things. I'm like, oh, that fidget toy is cool, but I won't buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm not worth that time.
Yeah. I'm not worth throwing a birthday party for myself.
Exactly. Chuck E.
Yeah.
Cheese can wait, and
Chuck E.
then
Cheese
now
can
I
wait.
aged out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never want to step inside a Chuck E. Cheese ever again. I feel
Ever.
like I can smell that smell forever.
Dude, it just smells like pizza.
It just smells like pizza.
I just know. Remember what Shane Dawson said? They like staple them together.
They don't staple them; they just put them together. Where did you get staples from?
They get
This
taped.
isn't like a Halloween trick or treat day.
Oh,
I think
that's
that wouldn't be a
amazing.
conspiracy. That'd be just
This
proof.
is the best. This is the best birthday ever.
I think this Christmas is gonna be fun because we're supposed to play Gang Beasts, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah, it's
that
gonna
game
be-
is weirdly too fun.
Yeah.
Like,
especially
really,
when you
really
just,
fun.
knock somebody the fuck out. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the buzz.
Yes.
All right. Well, I think we're coming close to an end here,
Yeah.
so we should end on a Christmas theme.
Oh, actually, this we have a sponsor.
Excuse me.
We have a sponsor on the podcast.
Who'd you make up?
This portion of the podcast is brought to you by City of Bones.
Oh crap.
If you're ever horny and you want to look at a title, City of Bones. It's a bad book, but you'll get horny as fuck.
Just from looking at the cover.
Yep.
He's
So-
not wrong.
That dude is in good shape.
Yeah,
He
so
looks like the lead singer of Maneskin.
Main skin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Mainskin?
I call him main skin.
I thought it was Maniskin
I'm
too.
pretty sure it's Maneskin.
He's got like the little.
I don't like the way we're correcting it for that French guy.
He's not
He's
French. He's Italian.
Mm.
You're like same difference.
Oui.
But yeah, anyways, this podcast was brought to you by City of Bones. Thank you so much for the sponsorship.
Perfect. And then end on a good note. Everyone just close your eyes one more time.
All right.
Everyone actually close your eyes. I got to go grab something. That's why.
All right.
I swear my pants will be on when we come back.
Okay.
But you guys actually have to close your eyes for real this time.
All right.
Doing it.
If it's not a PS5, I'm going to kill myself.
Maybe we should just open our eyes. All right, everyone close your eyes. Give me like 20 seconds.
Right.
All right, you guys can open your eyes. This is your Christmas.
Is it a different headset?
Wait,
Sure.
what?
I got you guys Christmas gifts early for our podcast.
What?
To make
What?
sure that this is actually a Christmas podcast.
Christmas gift podcast on the episode of the. That wasn't even a sentence. Holy hell.
So the reason they're doing their stuff, I got them Christmas gifts for this actual
Whoa,
podcast. I
what
wanted
is
them to
this?
finish it.
What is this?
So I got you guys a classic watch.
What
It's
is
a
it?
classic watch that is just a staple of Casio. It's their
Okay.
classic. It's like, how do I say
It's
this?
a digital watch.
It's a digital watch and it's a nice chain link in there, but it's the classic Casio watch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Water resistant, fancy.
Yeah, who
can't
cares about
open
that?
Okay.
Alex, I think you're pushing the wrong way.
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to fucking fuck.
You can just put the mic down, my guy. But yeah, I wanted you guys to actually feel in the Christmas spirit this time. Shut the fuck up! I'm being nice.
I'm severely allergic.
Oh yeah, how was your Zyrtec overdose?
It's pretty good.
Thank
So
you,
there was a few different ones I was looking through. I was like, you know what? These guys are always talking about technology and all these things, and I thought it might be nice for you guys to have some going out watches. And plus, I know Patrick, you've always tried to kind of grow your watch collection a little bit.
Yeah, a little
So
bit.
it's just a little classic piece to Casio.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
Casio. If
Thank
you guys
you.
know Casio, these are like their classic staple watches that they're like they're not they're kind of sought after a little bit when you go to the higher quality models. But like, yeah, I almost got one for myself, and I was originally the goal was, but I ran out of time. Originally, I was gonna get the three of us the same watch,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and then engrave it on the back,
Ooh.
Oh,
and put a
sweet.
dynamic tree on the back.
Oh,
That's
that
what my
would have been
goal was.
adorable.
It would have been until I ran out of time because the
Damn.
watches took an extra few days to show up. So the whole plan was like, oh, because I remembered I was like, oh wait, we're not on the Christmas episode yet. So I was
Yeah.
like, this might work, and then I just got you guys a few pins because I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
they like pins.
This is
I
fucking
actually
sick.
do like pins.
What's
I'm
the
gonna-
pin you got?
I got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ooh, I got Speedeman.
Speedeman. Hell
Yeah, I was gonna get
Can
you
I see
Captain
yours?
America, but I wasn't sure.
I'm not the biggest Captain America guy.
I didn't think so either.
Yeah, my dad got me a Captain America shield last year for my birthday. He was really proud of it.
How'd you feel about it?
Wait, you didn't like it?
Not
You
really.
fucking bitch. When I saw it, I fucking creamed.
Oh my god, it was
Put on your headphones, miss. You could do that with headphones in. The headphones don't go over your eyes.
disclaimer: we respect all women.
Yes, I said that respectfully.
To be fair,
How did she hear that?
What? You guys hear that? That's a watch.
yeah.
Yeah, so the reason I got you guys these watches because I was actually looking on Pinterest the other day at random. Funny enough, I was looking at different fashion outfits and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, that looks like Alex, like the way he was dressed, and it was like really sharp and really cool and casual.
Oh, thanks, man.
But they had that watch, and I was
Mhm.
like, oh, that's cool. And then I kept scrolling and looking at different outfits for just different things. And then it looked like Patrick. It was like wearing gym wear. But then it was like one of those guys who wears gym athleisure wear. And I was like, oh, that's like Patrick. And he was also wearing the watch. And I was like, oh, I was already thinking about this.
Here we go.
And it just kind of made sense to me to do
I
that.
like this. I like it the more I look at it.
Yeah, it's very cool. Can I see yours?
It
same
should
as
be the
yours.
same one. This should
Oh,
be. Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to get 3 and then like engrave them on the back, but I ran
Yeah.
out of time.
damn.
Yeah. But
very good gift.
the only thing is that you might have to, you got to take a few of the links out to make it fit your wrist.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. But I wanted you
This
guys
is
to actually
really
have a
nice,
good
James.
Very
Christmas
thoughtful. Thank you so much.
podcast
I'm-
episode.
This is my favorite episode because I got a gift and I always deserve a gift.
Yeah.
I love gifts. Gifts are my love language.
Happy
Really?
birthday.
Yes.
Is it
Oh.
actually?
Receiving gifts, yes.
What
Dude.
the fuck?
Yeah.
That's just selfish.
No, it's me.
I don't
Well, you
think
know
I've
what, Patrick? Happy birthmas.
Thank you.
Never met somebody whose love language is gift getting.
And acts of service. I
You-
like to be worshipped.
Wow, you
Whoa.
are a fucking
Holy
vet.
cow. Is that why you have a God complex? Holy cow. What
Mine
is the title of this?
fucking touch and quality time.
But
Mine
here's
was
the thing.
communication and like quality. Yeah.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing also. That's how I show love.
You buy
Gift-giving?
gifts for people?
Like whatever little
You got me
gifts I
socks
can-
one year. You don't
That's-
love me?
That's as much as I can muster for you.
Anything he's giving gift wise is love.
Exactly.
You got your girl a Marc Jacobs bag that year. What the fuck you mean that's as much as you can mustard?
mustard.
What'd you say?
I like
I'm
li-
completely
like
joking, by the way.
little-
He got me a cute
that's
sable eye.
that's like maybe not. It's a sign of affection for me if I give you something. Sometimes even if it's as small as like a little thing of chocolate, it shows that I
ever
like you.
given me a gift.
I don't think you've ever given me something else unless it was Christmas either.
This is awkward.
This is very
You've
awkward.
never given me a gift.
I've given you gifts,
Dude, you fucking hate me. Say it right now on the podcast.
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Say it.
How did
Say
we
it.
giving
We're
you guys a
back
gift?
to the beginning.
Can
Say
I
it.
also just say I
Say
had a
it.
hard out at 9
Say
and
it.
it's 9:20?
Hey,
Yeah.
FYI, how the fuck did this turn from me giving you guys an early Christmas gift to you guys talking about your own problems?
That's
Like-
true. We should be thanking him. Thank you, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys like them, because I was one of the things I noticed after you having a smartwatch for like 5 years now is as cool as smartwatches are and as useful as they are, sometimes you just want to look a little different.
Yes, I agree.
And it's nice to go on a date and not be all like my rule has always been this with dates. I don't like being stuck watching looking at getting distracted by my phone or my watch. So like, but I want my watch to look cool. So that's
Yeah.
why I have so many different
Yeah.
watches for different things.
No, I get it.
So that's why I was like, I thought this would be cool because even one. I don't know if you guys ever had any link watches where you had to take out links and like get
I
them
don't think I
sized
have, no.
properly. Yeah, so it'll be personalized to you.
Mm.
And two, I think that like I said, they're a staple of Casio watches. Casio as like that mod. I don't know what you call it, but that look of that watch is like their staple look.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
classic. It's small. It's like nice, and it usually matches jewelry. Especially since you guys wear so much silver.
Yeah.
I
I wear
more,
silver.
Yeah, he's more the silver. I wear gold, but thank you. Yeah, I could still make it work.
Oh, there was a gold one. I was like, maybe Patrick would like the gold one. And I was like,
Actually, I feel like gold watch with the gold jewelry would be too much. Yeah.
You really do wear gold and I wear silver.
Yeah.
either way though, now that matches Alex's aesthetic a little bit. Then
Yeah.
yeah, brother.
the only thing is
To be fair,
Yeah,
you're the one
true.
with a god around your ring, so.
Yeah.
yeah, I like how he just got his voice got deep. I was like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Take it off me.
Yeah.
Alright,
Wait.
shit, I
You
wish
did
I had
say though you stabbed yourself today already.
I almost cut myself again earlier.
on the
Oh.
ring.
It's a Loki ring, so it's got like the little horns and it
Yeah.
scrapes. Dude, look at how sharp it is on the fucking.
That was when he showed me earlier. I was so surprised. He's
Dude.
if you guys
Yeah.
listeners, Alex got a cool ring. It just has like it's just weirdly sharp at one point.
Yeah, it's hard to like take off.
Is it like
It's like
Megan
that- it's
Fox's ring where it,
Yeah.
you try to take it off, it stabs you?
Yeah.
it does because it scrapes the whole way down.
Hey, dude, you might be locked in,
It might be a little emo.
or you might be married. What?
Married, what the fuck?
But yeah, listeners, have a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
We hope you guys, or whatever you guys celebrate,
Be safe.
Be safe. That's number one, dude.
Yeah, be safe.
It's Christmas, and the last thing we want is anyone to get like
Don't fight your
drunk
family.
driving.
Yeah.
Don't fight your family.
Buy me something.
Oh, dude, yeah, for real. As a little PSA, this is not the time to go to family reunions and like give out opinions.
No.
Like, I'm not even joking. Like, go out there and have a good time. You might not like them, or you might like them, whatever it is. But don't give out opinions about like debates and stuff like that. I'm just not personal experience, but just don't
Yeah.
keep it to yourself.
Yeah. For
and
real.
comment your love language. We
No.
would love to hear about it.
I actually think mine is all of them except gift giving or giving.
Damn, what
Getting,
a cheap
whatever. No, I don't like to get gifts.
Dude, I love getting gifts.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't like receiving.
Love it.
I'm not a big fan of receiving either.
Yeah, I like to give it.
I like to give.
Yeah.
I
like
get
to-
very excited giving gifts. Like these, I got really excited for because again, the original idea.
Yeah.
But I got excited again because I was like, you know what? It's different.
Yeah.
But I think my biggest one is communication, or
Yeah.
what do you call whatever it's called,
I think it's communication.
talks of love.
Talks of love.
I feel
Wait,
like-
what's it called? Words of affirmation?
That's it.
Oh yeah, I love words of affirmation. Well, then I think I know what we're talking about for the New Year's episode.
What turns us on?
No, I think we should talk about love languages.
Okay.
Okay, well,
All right.
don't sound too excited.
We got to go.
We also just said all of ours already.
Yeah.
No, but there's more to it.
Okay.
There's a whole nother chapter. There's 5, right? There's a whole nother chapter. But
True.
Can I just say,
you have
just,
to tune in. What the fuck do you want?
just to I know I sounded like a bastard,
Yeah.
but like
When?
when I said that, when I said I like to be worshipped, I was kidding.
oh,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
we
it's
know.
not. No, it's not.
Never mind, never
dude.
mind, never
No,
mind. I'm on
it's
his side.
not.
I love
I'm
how
on
you
his
were
side.
actually for once on my side, James.
I was like, yeah, no shit. Like,
No,
you're
it's
so
not.
humble.
And then Alex-
You are literally the most humble guy I know. You walk around like as a 6'2", 8-pack man, and you're so humble about it,
Dude,
dude.
I'm not that. But okay, anyway, all right,
Nah, dude.
We hype you up more than you hype yourself up.
That is true.
Narcissist.
a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you guys for listening. Have a happy holiday.
And buy me something.
Be safe.
Be very safe. This was James.
This was Alex.
And this was Patrick.
We'll see you guys later. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Dynamic Trio Pod, and see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Patrick, say bye really weird. Fuck you, dude.
I hate my life. Why
Fuck
didn't he ever just say bye
you.
like the rest of us?
Fuck you fucking inbred incel looking ass bitch.
Dude, there's so much bass in my ears. Oh my god. I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah.
Dude, you have so much baritone in your voice.
Baritone, motherfucker.
Oh, I should probably stop recording.
He talked about a song where he fingered her asshole.
Fire. Ding, ding, ding. Tell the world that I'm coming.
Bees in a trap.
Yeah. Get it.
Whoa, I'm Bad Bunny.
No joke, earlier I was scared.
He told you not to breathe so loud.
Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. And I'm walking down the street and then I saw your name and I was like, whoa, that's kind of gay. Yeah. That's kind of gay. Yeah. That's kind of gay. Yeah. Give me all your money, baby. Give me all your money, baby.
La vaca.
Ooh, la vaca. Ooh, la vaca. Ooh, la misma vaca.
Wow.